Good morning and welcome to live coverage of the 2019 USA South Athletic Conference Softball Tournament, live from the Shuford Softball Complex in LaGrange, Georgia. I'm Drew Wilson. We got a great elimination game for you between the Piedmont College Lions and the Averett University Cougars. Piedmont comes in with a 29-9 record. They finished 14-2 in the conference play, finished as the West Division number 2 seed. Averett, meanwhile, 28-15 on the year. They went 9-7 in conference play. They were the number 5 seed out of the East Division. And we are ready to roll here. Averett is the home team, wearing their navy blue tops and white pants. Piedmont, the visiting team, in their green tops and white pants. First pitch from Taylor Bailey in there for strike one. Get to the lineups here. As Stegmaier leads off here for the Lions. Oh, 2 count. And so that one slapped foul down the third base line. For the Cougars defensively, Caitlin Ahern at third base, Hannah Thompson at shortstop, Casey Cook at second base, Nicole Cawthon at first base. Your outfielder from left to right, Zamaya Mangum, Taylor Hodges, and Aaron Rankin. And pitching today for the Cougars is Taylor Bailey. Behind the plate, Anna Coleman, and the DP, Brianna Murphy. One, two, the count. And that pitch misses wide, evens the count at 2-2. Here, Rebecca Stegmaier. She's leading off and playing center field. Marianne Kinnison on deck. 2-2 pitch, swung on a miss for strike 3. So Taylor Bailey gets the strikeout for out number 1 here in the top of the first inning. And that will bring up Kinnison, the senior outfielder out of Queen Creek, Arizona. Drops down the bunt, but fouls it off. Kinnison, the top hitter for the Lions, batted .487 on the season. Team high 57 hits, including 8 home runs, 10 doubles, and 5 triples. This one chopped foul down the third base line. For Taylor Bailey, she gets the start today for the Cougars. She went 6-5 during the season with a 2.76 earned run average at 32 strikeouts in 53 1/3 innings. Oh, 2 pitch coming from Taylor Bailey. Misses outside. Piedmont lost its first game in LaGrange yesterday. They lost to Salem 4-1. And that pitch is going to plunk Kinnison, and she will reach with 1 out. Averett, meanwhile, had to knock off Huntington 6-4 in 10 innings and turned right around and played the top seed of the West, Maryville. That game went to 8 innings before Maryville had the walk-off 2-1 win, thus sending the Cougars to this game. First pitch is a strike. Into Hannah Hoban. And looked like Kinnison might take off there, but Stopped as the pitch was a ball. Hoban also having a solid season, batting .453 on the year. 16 doubles. That pitch a little low. 2-1 now to Hoban. Hoban, a senior out of Phoenix, Arizona. Two-one pitch. Runner on the move. This one hit through the through the left side. And that'll be the first hit of the game. It's a single for Hannah Hoban. So Piedmont getting the bats going here early. So with two aboard, I'll bring up Madison Garrett, the junior out of Blairsville, Georgia. Garrett batting .333 on the year. Pitch inside. Misses the zone. That pitch inside. Good block there by Anna Coleman, the freshman catcher for the Cougars. Two-0 pitch. This one chopped. And it's going to be ruled a dead ball. Looked like it took a funny hop either off her foot or off the inside the box, but the Cougars get out of the jam with a great defensive play there on the 5-4 double play. And that'll be it for Piedmont here in the top of the first inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first when we come back. It'll be Ahern, Rankin, and Thompson coming up for the Cougars. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Still scoreless here. The Cougars coming to the plate. It'll be Caitlin Ahern leading things off for Averett. The junior third baseman looks at ball one. Pitching today in the circle, Madison Whiteside for Piedmont. At 11-1 on the year. And that pitch finds the outside corner, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Ahern had a great game one against Huntington. yesterday morning. Led off the tournament with a first pitch home run. Finished a double shy of the cycle. But she swings through that one. 1-2 the count here to Aaron. Whiteside pitch chopped over to second base and fielded for out number 1. TK Sauls was positioned perfectly, hit right to her. She didn't even have to move for the 4-3 putout for out number 1. So that'll bring up Aaron Rankin, freshman outfielder for the Cougars. Looks at ball 1. Rankin batting .322 on the year. That pitch drops in for a strike. This one hit down the left field line and will get out of play. Rankin steps back in, freshman out of California. Swings and misses it, but Piedmont throws down to first for the out. So 2 away here for Averett. That'll bring up the USA South Freshman Pitcher of the Year, Hannah Thompson. Has 2 home runs already in the tournament yesterday. Had one against Huntington that turned out to be the game winner in the 10th inning. And she had the game-tying home run midway through yesterday's loss to Maryville. First pitch of ball from Whiteside. Thompson batting .394 on the year. So that pitch misses low. This one roped into center field. That's going to hit at the bottom of the wall, and Thompson's on her way to second, and she'll be in with a 2-out double. About 5 more feet higher or longer, and that ball probably makes it over the temporary fence here at the Schuford Softball Complex. It's a pretty low fence, only about 3 feet tall. So with 2 away, that will bring up Anna Coleman, the freshman catcher. Coleman batting .312 on the season. First pitch misses outside for ball 1 from Whiteside. Whiteside, I mentioned, 11-1 record, 3.40 earned run average. Making her 18th start of the year. Has 6 complete games. She's pitched in 90 2/3 innings this year. That one misses a little low, so 2 balls, no strikes, and time called. As they'll discuss some options here. Piedmont coach Terry Martin bringing in his entire infield to discuss strategy. With a 2-0 count and first base open, you have to wonder if maybe they're talking strategy. Do you walk Coleman here? At least don't give her anything close. resume with a 2-0 count. Whiteside looks in. Lined up in the pitch. That one in the dirt as well. 3-0 now to Coleman. Bree Murphy on deck for Averett. And it will be a 4-pitch walk to Anna Coleman. And that'll bring up Bree Murphy. Murphy batting .310 this season. And fastball right down the middle from Whiteside for strike one. That pitch finds the outside corner. Whiteside ahead 0-2. That pitch right down the middle, but a little low. Makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Murphy lays off that one just a tad outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Whiteside with 47 strikeouts coming today. Already has 1 here in the bottom of the first inning. And that pitch just missed the inside corner. So full count now to Bree Murphy. Murphy fouls that one away, stays alive. Murphy steps back in. And this one lofted down the right field line, but foul. Payoff pitch misses high, and Bree Murphy draws the 2-out walk to load the bases. That'll bring up the freshman Zemaya Mangum. Mangum batting .260, but capable of sending the ball out of here really quickly. She has 4 home runs on the year, 19 runs batted in. Mangum looks at ball 1 low from Whiteside. And this one crushed out to deep center field, but caught on a great running play there by Stegmeyer for the final out, as Piedmont gets out of the jam unharmed. And that'll do it for the Cougars. We're still scoreless through 1 inning. We'll be back with a second when we return. And welcome back. We go to the top of the second inning. Still scoreless here between Piedmont and Averett. Leading off will be the shortstop, Drew Graham. Graham chops the first pitch foul. Got a piece of her foot. Graham, a freshman out of Mooresville, North Carolina. Batting .301 coming into today. Second pitch hit out to second base. Casey Cook there fields it for the 4-3 putout. So one away here for Piedmont in the top of the second inning. That'll bring up Annalise Stone. Stone chops the first pitch foul down the third baseline. Stone batting .307 on the year. 8 doubles. And her 23 hits. Taylor Bailey's pitch fouled off again down the third baseline. Oh, 0-2 the count. Here's Stone. And this one fouled away on the inside pitch. Stone way out in front. Still 0-2 count. Bailey looks in, the pitch on the way. And a little nubber out to second base. Going to be a tough play for Cook, and she can't make it. And will be a single. Averett head coach Natalie Riegel trying to say something. Might have been arguing it was a foul ball off the plate or something, or she might have stepped on the plate. But our argument goes nowhere. So runner aboard here for Caitlin Andren. First pitch a ball. Andren, the third baseman, batting .301. And that one hit foul and hits her teammate, Haley McCurry, on the on deck circle. One pitch in the dirt. Two-one pitch, swung on a miss for strike two. And strike three as Andren goes down swinging for the second out. That'll bring up Haley McCurry, the right fielder. McCurry batting an even 200. Big swing and a miss there. Another swing and a miss. Taylor Bailey quickly ahead, 0-2 the count. Here to McCurry. This one chopped out to short. Hannah Thompson throws over to first for the final out. And that'll do it for Piedmont here in the top of the second inning. Still scoreless. We'll go to the bottom of the second when we return. It'll be Cawthon, Bailey, and Cook due up for Averett. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Nicole Cawthon will lead it off for the Cougars. Junior first baseman steps in. First pitch from Whiteside, way outside. Cawthon batting .278 on the season. Crushed a ball yesterday, but was robbed of a home run. That pitch in there for a strike. I believe it was against Huntington. Cawthon hit one to dead center field, and the center fielder caught it as she fell over the temporary fence. That was in the top of the 10th, right after Thompson had hit her 2-run homer to give Averett the lead. Cawthon hits this one out to shortstop, bobbled slightly, but the throw over in time as Graham recovered nicely there for the 6-3 putout. That'll bring up Taylor Bailey. Bailey having a solid season at the plate, batting .368. Although only 19 at-bats, but she's got 7 hits, including an RBI double yesterday against Huntington. Pitch inside for ball 1 from Whiteside. Bailey mostly in there for pitching, but she's got a chance to hit a few times and has come through with some nice hits for Averett this year. Looks at ball 2 there. Two-0 pitch. Finds the inside corner, and Whiteside trying to battle back here. And Bailey rips this one foul down the left field line. 2-2 the count. Whiteside steps back, grabs some dirt, reconfigures. And this pitch chop foul down the third baseline as Taylor Bailey stays alive. Bailey, a junior out of Stem, North Carolina. And she goes down swinging on a pitch in the dirt. Great pitch from Whiteside to get the strikeout for out number 2. So 2 away here for Casey Cook, junior second baseman. Looks at strike 1. This one roped. That'll get through into right field, and Cook is aboard with the second hit of the day for the Cougars. That'll bring back the top of the lineup for Avert with Caitlin Ahern. Ahern grounded out to second base in her first at bat. That pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Another pitch outside. Piedmont trying to stay away from the inside part of the plate, it looks like. Get Ahern to chase something. This one chopped up the middle and taken by Graham. And she gets the force out at second base, unassisted for the third out. So the Cougars get a runner aboard. But Piedmont ends it after that. Still scoreless through 2. We'll be back with the third inning here at the 2019 USA South Athletic Conference Softball Tournament. And welcome back. We go to the top of the third inning. TK Sauls will lead it off here for the Lions. First pitch, swing and a miss from Taylor Bailey. Sauls drops down a bunt, fielded by Bailey. Throw to Casey Cook, who's covering from second base. For the 1-4 put out number 1. That'll bring back the top of the lineup with Stegmeyer. She struck out to begin the game. This one chopped right back to Bailey. She'll fling it over to first. And Cawthon covering there for out number 2. 2 quick outs. That'll bring up Kennison. This one hit out into the gap in right field. That's going to drop in. It'll roll to the wall. Rankin gets it in, but it will be a 2-out double for Kennison. So with 2 away and a runner in scoring position, that'll bring up Hannah Hoban. She singled through the left side in her first at bat of the day. This one hit over to Ahearn. She'll throw over, and the Cougars get out of it with the 5-3 putout for the 3rd out. We remain scoreless here from the Shuford Softball Complex. Averitt coming to the plate when we return. And welcome back to live coverage of the 2019 USA South Softball Tournament. Live from LaGrange, Georgia. I'm Drew Wilson. We've got a scoreless ball game here going into the bottom of the 3rd. Aaron Rankin will lead off for Averitt. It'll be Rankin, Thompson, and Coleman due up in the Averitt lineup. Madison Whiteside ready to go. First pitch hit right up the middle, and that gets through as Rankin will reach on a leadoff single up the middle. So 1 aboard for Hannah Thompson. Thompson with 8 home runs on the season, leads the team, also leads the team with 40 runs batted in, as well as 16 doubles, 54 hits. First pitch misses outside. Thompson chops that one foul down the 3rd base line. 1-1 the count. Whiteside's pitch low and inside for ball 2. Whiteside, pretty good control. Only 13 walks coming into today. 90 and 2/3 innings, but she has given up 2 walks already this morning. Throw down to first base, not in time as Rankin gets back behind the throw. 3-1 the count. And Thompson draws the walk. Whiteside being very careful pitching around her. So third walk of the day drawn by the Cougars, and that'll bring up Anna Coleman. Coleman earned a walk back in the first inning. Coleman lays down the bunt, fielded cleanly by Andren at third base, but it does the job. Sacrifice bunt moves the runners over. So now 2 runners in scoring position for Avert here with only 1 out. Bree Murphy at the plate. She walked back in her first at-bat of the day. And first pitch low for ball 1. Murphy chops this one out to shortstop. Graham elects to go to third, but Rankin back in time, and bases are loaded. So if Murphy reaches on the fielder's choice. And bases loaded once again for Zamaya Mangum. She had the same situation back in the first inning and crushed a ball to center field, but Stegmeyer made a great catch running to the gap in left center for the third out. So Mangum with another opportunity here. This one chopped foul down the third baseline for strike 1. Whiteside deciding to change up balls. Oh, and 1 the count here to Mangum. Change up misses low and outside. Mangum, a check down to field umpire. He says she did not go around. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Mangum chops that one foul over the head of her head coach, Natalie Riegel, down on the third base coach's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Mangum lays off the inside pitch. Full count. Bases loaded, 1 out. Mangum chops that one foul again. She's had a couple where she's been well out in front. Payoff pitch, fouled off once again by Mangum. Inside pitch from Whiteside. Mangum able to just get a piece of it. This one crushed to deep left field. Back, gone. Grand slam by Zamaya Mangum. And Mangum gives the Cougars a 4-0 lead. So Zamaya Mangum comes through with her 5th home run of the year in a big fashion. That ball nearly got out of the permanent fence here at the Shuford Softball Complex. So Averitt takes the lead. So Nicole Cawthon steps up to the plate. 1 out, base is cleared now. Pitch outside. Actually catches the outside corner. Cawthon lays off the outside pitch. 1-1 to count. That pitch in there for strike 2. Cawthon 0 for 1 today, grounded out to shortstop to begin the 2nd inning. Lays off the high pitch. Two-two pitch. And Cawthon pokes that one foul to the left side. So they'll do it again. This one chopped out to shortstop. Graham fields it, throw over to first in time, and Cawthon goes down for out number 2. That'll bring up Taylor Bailey. First pitch popped up to Whiteside. She catches it in the circle for the 3rd out, but not before the Cougars hit a grand slam and take a 4-0 lead over Piedmont here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll go to the 4th when we come back. The Lions will come to the plate. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Averett with a 4-0 lead on Piedmont in this elimination game. First pitch a little low for ball 1 to Madison Garrett. Garrett looks at that pitch. It's called strike on the outside corner. And Taylor Bailey paints the outside corner once again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one lined up the middle, get through for a single. And Garrett's aboard here. So with 1 aboard, that'll bring up Drew Graham, who grounded out to second base to lead off the 2nd inning in our first at-bat of the day. Pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. That pitch misses for ball 1. One pitch, fouled off. Winner of this game advances to play at 2 p.m. against the winner of Huntington and Meredith, which is going on the field behind us. Pitch a little low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one hit out to Ahearn. Throws to second base. Cook gets 1. Not in time for the double play, though, but they do erase the lead runner on the fielder's choice. So Graham will reach, but Garrett out at second. For out number 1. That'll bring up Annalise Stone, the catcher. She singled in the infield. First pitch, a little inside. And foul ball. That one fouled down the left field line. One and 2 the count. Pitch in the dirt. Throw down to first base. Throw beater, but tag not in time. As Graham able to get back behind the tag. This one hit to Ahern. Throw to second, throw to first, double play. So Stone grounds out to the 5-4-3 double play. And that'll do it for Piedmont here in the top of the 4th inning. Avery coming to the plate ahead 4-0 when we come back. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Averitt with a 4-0 lead on Piedmont. Casey Cook will lead it off for the Cougars. Looks at ball 1 from Madison Whiteside. Cook looks at strike 1. Cook 1 for 1 today. Had a single through the right side back in the 2nd inning. This one chopped foul. This one hit over to shortstop. Great play by Drew Graham in the hole. Tough play. Long throw over to first base, but she makes it for out number 1. So with 1 away, that'll bring up the top of the lineup with Ahern. Ahern looks at ball 1. This one hit down the left field line. Drops in. And Ahern in there with a 1-out double. So that'll bring up Aaron Rankin, who singled to lead off the third inning. Came around to score on the grand slam. That pitch in there for a strike. And that one fouled away. A pitch in the dirt to Rankin. Fouls that one away. And Rankin crushes that one foul. One and two the count here with one out. Rankin gets a piece of that one, fouls it off. Pitch a little low, 2-2 now. And Rankin hits that one and just did not get fair. Thought it was going to hook inside the bag, but hooked foul. So Whiteside, catch your breath here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. She'll look in for the signal. Pitch, and this one hit and off the glove of the first baseman Hoban, but good job by Sauls to back it up. And that's your standard 3-4-3 put out. For out number 2. Play did move. Did move Ahern over to third, though. Looks like we might see a change here in the lineup. And we're back. Corey Best has taken over in the circle. First pitch misses for ball 1. Hannah Thompson at the plate for the Cougars. That pitch misses outside, so 2 balls, no strikes here to Thompson. Runner at third base, 2 outs. Thompson chops this one over to third base. Andren throw over in time. And 5-3 put out for the last out. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Averitt with a 4-0 lead on Piedmont. Taylor Bailey with the pitch. Rise ball in there for strike 1 to Caitlin Andren. Just to clarify those changes, we went down to the dugout to make sure we had everything right. Corey Best came into pitch. She replaced Haley McCurry in the spot in the lineup. That one hit out to shortstop. Thompson fires over to first. And an error will allow Andren to score. So Best came in for McCurry, and so Best will hit here in the number 8 slot. Meanwhile, the DP Madison Garrett moved to right field defensively, so the flex spot is not being utilized right now. This one hit out into center field. That'll drop in for a single, and 2 aboard here for Piedmont to begin the top of the 5th. And Averitt head coach Natalie Riegel make her way out to the circle and see if we have a change here. And that looks like it'll be it for Bailey. Who's pitched really well. And it looks like Hannah Thompson, the freshman rookie pitcher of the year, is now in the pitch. Lauren Johnson will take over in the infield. We'll see if she goes to short or if maybe she goes to second. Averitt has some interchangeable parts there. We won't know till they line up. Thompson took the win in relief against Huntington to open the conference tournament here at LaGrange. Took the loss, though, against Maryville yesterday in 8 innings, despite pitching really well. So she will come on and try to close this one out. She does have one save on the year and has made several relief appearances when needed. So Johnson will go to shortstop, so it's a straight-up switch there in terms of positions. So TK Sauls shows bunt, drops it down. Cawthon fields it, throws over to first for Casey Cook covering. So it will be a sack bunt for Sauls. Gets the job done. 3-4 sack bunt for those scoring at home for the first out. So one away. And top the lineup with Stegmeyer. Stegmeyer 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Bunt drop down. Throw to first. Will score a run on the play. So we'll go down as a sack bunt and an RBI for Stegmeyer. Uh, 5-4 on the putout on the out. So 2 outs, but Piedmont gets on the board for the first time today. And that'll bring Kennison here with a chance to add another run. This pitch popped up over towards first base. Cawthon makes the catch in foul territory. So the Cougars give up 1 run. Piedmont inches back within 3 here in the top of the 5th inning, thanks to an error. And a couple key plays offensively for the Lions. And Averitt will come to bat when we come back in the bottom of the 5th. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Piedmont back within 3. Score is 4-1 Averitt. But Piedmont able to get a run in the top of the 5th. First pitch, a ball to Anna Coleman. Coleman pops that one out of play. So 1-1 the count. Coleman officially 0 for 0 today. She had a walk and a sacrifice bunt.
I gotta check that one because I think it's 4 2/3 for a win, not 4 1/3.
1-1 pitch, misses high. That one got away from Best. And Coleman gets a hold of this one, sends it back to the fence, but caught by Kennison for the out. Just got underneath it, did Coleman. So that'll bring up Bree Murphy here with one out. Murphy walked and reached on a fielder's choice. Helped set up that bases loaded situation for Mangum, who hit the grand slam to give Averitt the 4-0 lead back in the third inning. That pitch a little high, misses the zone. And that one in there for a strike. Good pitch from Best. Little off speed. Found the outside corner. One the count. And Murphy hits this one to left field. But Kennison there again make the second out. So I bring up Zemiah Mangum, who is the hero for the moment for the Cougars at the grand slam. Looks at ball one. Mangum lays off the outside pitch. 2-0 the count. Just went final on the field behind us. Huntington beat Meredith 9-1 in 5 innings. So Huntington will advance in the losers bracket to play the winner of this game later this afternoon at 2 p.m. Mangum way out in front on that one, fouls it out of play to the left side. Coming up at noon, we have Maryville and Salem playing in the winners bracket game for the right to get to the championship. And Mangum draws the walk here with 2 outs. That'll bring him Nicole Cawthon. Pair of ground outs to shortstop today, but we might see a pinch runner. Looks like Mallory Griffiths will take over at first base. It's been a typical change for Averitt. So 2 outs, Griffiths gives the Cougars a little bit of speed here for Cawthon. Has the ability to find the gap. Griffiths takes off for second base. She'll get the steal. And the pitch was a ball outside. First stolen base of the day for the Cougars. So Griffiths in scoring position here for Cawthon. Pitch just missed the outside corner. And Cawthon grounds this one over to Sauls. Has a little trouble getting it out of her glove, but in time for the third out. So through 5 innings, Averett leads Piedmont 4-1. We'll go to the 6th when we come back in this elimination game of the 2019 USA South Athletic Conference Softball Tournament. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Hannah Hoban will lead it off for Piedmont, which trails 4-1. Hoban looks at strike one from Hannah Thompson, who's pitching in relief of Taylor Bailey. Hoban 1 for 2 today with a single. Looks at ball one there. That one found back to the net. One-two pitch, hit it right back to Thompson. She'll field it, throw to first in time for out number 1. I'll bring up Madison Garrett, who's now the right fielder for the Lions. Garrett is grounded into a double play. That was a fielder's choice for her officially, but it was a double play on the play. And she also singled before being erased on a fielder's choice. First pitch, a strike from Thompson. That pitch low and outside for ball 1. Thompson on the year, 16-5. Came into today's game with a 2.27 earned run average. Tries to paint the inside corner, but missed. Thompson with 125 strikeouts. Changeup misses low. 3-1 to count. This one roped into the gap in left center field. Throw into second base, not in time, and it'll be a double for Madison Garrett, her second hit of the day. And that one gets the Lions dugout pumped up. So she's aboard with 1 out for Drew Graham, who grounded out to second base and reached on a fielder's choice. That one fouled out over to the net by the Cougar dugout for strike 1. Drops down the bunt, rolls foul. Graham might have caught the Averett infield off guard there. They were not playing in for the bunt. So no balls, 2 strikes. And strike 3 looking. Beautiful pitch by Thompson on the outside corner for out number 2. I'll bring up Annalise Stone. 1 for 2 today with a single and grounded into a double play in her last at bat. Thompson's pitch inside, off the plate. Fastball misses high. That one finds the inside corner. Two and 1 the count. Ball popped out of play. That'll leave the count at 2 and 2. Ja. 2-2 pitch inside corner. And Thompson thought she had strike 3, but looked a little inside from our vantage point in the press box. Runs the count full. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Thompson gets stoned for the 3rd out. So Piedmont can't capitalize on the 1-out double by Madison Garrett. And we still go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Averett still leads 4-1. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. A couple of changes for Piedmont here. We'll let you know what they are in just a second. Looks like Lindsay Link is in at third base.
14 is in at third.
And I believe there was another change as well on the right side of the defense. We'll get that to you in just a second. But Lauren Johnson will lead things off here. Johnson with 2 hits yesterday between the 2 games. Hayward played it to begin the tournament. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Ball hit up into center field. Stegmeyer there to make the catch.
28's in right field.
28.
Yeah. 14 came in for the DP
14 came in for the DP.
and is playing third base.
So where did 10 go?
She didn't say anything about that.
Casey Cook, little nubber over. Best picks it up near the line, tosses it over for the out.
I guess I gotta go get this.
So 2 outs quickly here for the Cougars. Pitch on the outside corner, in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I need to get like to where everybody is in the lineup. So if you want to take a pen, I need to know where if somebody goes in.
That one tipped foul off the end of the bat by Ahern.
Is that foul?
So, as we understand it, Link came in to play third base. She replaces Garrett. My guess is they put
10 in right field.
Warren, Taylor Warren, out in right field. If I had to guess in the flex spot, but we will find out. This one hit out to Sauls, and Ahern beats it out on a close play at first base. This one chopped foul by Rankin, who's 1 for 3 today. That pitch high, throw down to first base, not in time. Ahern back. Pitch outside. Ahern takes off for second base. Throw goes into center field, and Ahern's over to third.
She said still electric big bill. 28's in for 10.
What? 28 came in to play third base, and she went to right field.
So stolen base for Ahern, and she moves over on the error. Rankin pops this one up to left field. Kennison there to make the catch.
So it is stolen base in the E2T. Okay.
So that'll be it for the Cougars here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They hold a 4-1 lead. Piedmont down to their last 3 outs. We'll be back with the top of the 7th here in this USA South Conference elimination game. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Averett with a 4-1 lead on Piedmont. Thanks to the grand slam by Zamaya Mangum. First pitch from Thompson in there for strike one to Taylor Warren. Comes in with a 167 batting average. Took over in right field in the last half inning. Thompson's pitch hit to Ahern. Diving play, throw to first, wide. Will be an error, and that'll allow Warren to get out to second base.
Single. You want to get 2 errors on there?
So Warren aboard here. Natalie Riekel will go out and have a talk with her team. Will go down as a throwing error and an advance on that error. So a quick meeting. Corey Best at the plate. Best came in to pitch. Took over in the number 8 slot of the lineup for the Lions. Best fouls out and away. Best batting .500 on the year, but only 4 at-bats coming into the day. Thompson, airs back, throws it a little high. One ball, one strike. That pitch a little low. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Best. After Best, it's Sauls due up, then back to the top of the lineup. And a swing and a miss there by Best. Evens the count of 2-2. Line drive into right field. Rankin with it. She'll come to first. Not in time. Runner will hold at third. And runners on the corners here for Piedmont. Not going away quietly. TK Sauls at the plate. Sauls lays down the bunt, gets away from Coleman. Runner gets down to second base on the play. So we'll go down as a pass ball. So runners both in scoring position here for Piedmont for Sauls. She's swinging away now. Fouls that one down the third baseline. 1-1 the count. Thompson electing to change balls here. One 1 pitch. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. Pitch outside. Saul's not offering at it. Ball popped up into right field. Rankin underneath it. Throw home. And she's out.
Thank you. 92, great shot. Wow. F9 plus, she's out 92.
What a throw by Rankin. Right on the money at home plate. Gets the runner tagging, so 2 outs. Time called.
That was not deep enough. No, that was so shallow. That was like.
So it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter coming up here for the Lions of Piedmont.
All you needed was trust your batter to do it.
I would take a chance if there was, no outs.
See a 1-run ball game.
So
No outs, I mean, it's ridiculous. Still means 3-1.
that will bring up Rachel Oberholzer. The pinch hit here for Stegmeyer.
Right field got a pretty good eye. Catchers. The top buttons.
2 outs now. Oberholzer fouls that one out of play. Best did advance on the play over to third, so she is over there. But Piedmont down to its last out, trailing by 3. Oberholzer fouls that one away. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch and out into center field. Taylor Hodges underneath it, makes the catch, and the Cougars advance. Averitt with a 4-1 win here over Piedmont.
All right, let's go get Rankin and
So a great season by Piedmont. But they fall here in this double elimination tournament. Piedmont finishes 29-10 on the year. Averitt, meanwhile, improves to 29-15 with the win. They will advance to play Huntington here at 2 p.m. this afternoon. Huntington a 9-1 winner in 5 innings over Meredith earlier this morning. So a rematch for Averitt and Huntington that went 10 innings to open play here at the tournament. Averitt won 6-4 in the 10th inning. Taylor Bailey picks up the win. Hannah Thompson closed it out.
she gets a save. She had to do that runs on first.
And Whiteside will take the loss. She'll fall to 11-2 on the year. So that'll do it here from Shuford Softball Complex. Again, be sure to follow all the latest news from the USA South Athletic Conference by following us on social media at USA South at USA_South and also at usasouth.net. For everybody here in the press box, thanks for tuning in. I'm Drew Wilson, and we'll catch you next time here as the tournament will resume shortly with Salem and Maryville battling in the winner's bracket game here at noon.